Hey guys, welcome onto the range. I wanted to show you today how to set up your Camelbak intelligently. As you guys have heard me say before, when you put on certain support gear items for whatever it is you happen to be doing, you have to set things up in a layered fashion so that in case you need to get to something, you don't have to take everything off. Which is why I don't like chest rigs that have backpacks integrated into them, because to get to the backpack, everything has to come off. Especially armor carriers, right? Your armor would have to come off. So what I've got going here is I've got a rifle, I've got an invert bandolier, and I've also got a Camelbak. To get to the, let me show it to you this way. To get to the Camelbak, which is also a backpack, I would come out of the sling and I would allow the weapon to stay on my neck. Because remember guys, it's fine standing on the range, but when you're out in environments like this, you don't want to be putting things down if you can avoid it. So undo the chest piece, come out of the Camelbak, get into it, get whatever it is you need to get out of it, get back into it. Now watch, this is the part you got to really pay attention to. The hose right here, I've got it feeding through this D-ring. The hose goes under the chest clamp. Lean forward, go under the rifle sling, completely under the rifle sling, get back into the rifle sling, and then grab the front, grab the front and the back of the rifle and verify you have range of motion. And then you're ready to continue moving. The reason this hose has to be under the chest strap as opposed to on top is, in fact, this right here is a hose keeper that they have very wisely added to this. Well, it's not really a hose keeper. There's a length of bungee type fabric here. This is essentially an arresting piece. People run their hose through here. I really wouldn't, because you're fatiguing this strap. You're better off just running it underneath the strap. And that way, if you need it, you reach through, you grab it, suck some water from it, drop it back down again, and it stays out of the way, because my rifle comes to this side for fighting with it, which is why this is set up on the right side. If you were righty, you would want this set up on this side, because you always want it out of the way of your gun. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's all this video was about, because with it being hot, I go to training and I see people running Camelbak, and because they don't have enough time on the range in training to understand the why behind certain things, I see them setting things up kind of lopsided. And especially now, it has become exceedingly difficult for wisdom to be passed on to other people, because people are just not willing to listen anymore. Everyone seems like they're constantly on edge and no one wants to take any advice from anybody, and they want to learn the hard way. And I don't like watching people flounder about making mistakes, expensive mistakes that are costing money and time, but I also don't want you making mistakes that can potentially cost you injury or life. So that's it. That's all this was about, was just setting up your Camelbak intelligently so that it is useful to you, but it also stays out of your way, because every piece of gear that you choose to use should do its job exceedingly well, but should also stay out of your way. Which is why my slings are what they are. They're very minimalist. But anyways, thank you for your support of Tier 1 Citizen. Thank you for your sling purchases and your donations to keep this channel independent from corporate meddling, because trust me, the corporations that make garbage try all the time. As always, God bless you all. Get those guns out in practice. Have a good one.